All right, the Ice Age adventures continue. It's time to get the heck out of Tennessee and head north. And the rains are here, kinda. I don't think it's gonna be a real rainy day. There goes the jet engine. You hear the jet engine? You know something? What's that all about? I'm sure some diesel expert, if you watch my channel, would be like, I know what the hell's going on with your truck, buddy. And it's not what you want me to tell you what's going on with your truck. I'm gonna make sure I got all my keys before I get in my truck. And all my glasses in here, kids in here, and I think we're okay. Or are we? As I fall out of the truck. Oh my goodness gracious, kid. Alright, so now I gotta change settings here on the trailer tow. Got a little gear, not a real heavy load today, because I'd have to say, that's so, oh, isn't the trailer hooked up? This is so crazy. So I don't even know. Yeah, it's hooked up. Wonder why this thing's not letting me do the trailer brake thing.
Maybe you have to take it out
well,
of the park.
The kid's probably right. Let's see here.
Turned off the parking brake.
Yes.
Brake.
Oh, brake.
I told you.
It's just so much information.
I told you to take
Can I drive a car anymore?
Because you're not.
You know what I mean? There it is. Okay, it's a little bit too much, I think. Yeah, we got a little lighter load in the back of the truck right now. So we got everything. Mom's here. So here's the good news. If we forget anything, the wife will.
Ginger, I can't take your damn breath. Get back.
My gosh, here we go. It's already starting. The adventures to head back north. I don't even have my other phone plugged in. I'm not even ready for this trip. Yeah, the traveling. Talk about the traveling salesman. Yeah, I'm the traveling visitor to my family. I mean, until you do this stuff, it's just, it ain't simple. Here's a guy. Didn't even see that guy. I mean, I didn't even see that guy. Because all you guys are all lined up in all my views on my right side. Yeah. Sunday morning. Hey, how's that happiness going, right? Yeah.
You honestly just.
All right, so what time? Look at that. So 5 o'clock. So it'll be 6 o'clock before we get back in. What you saying, kiddo?
You're complaining at me a lot, and it's irritating.
Okay. The kid's not happy with Daddy. She says I'm complaining too much and having an attitude. Yeah, hey, any parents out there, you remember those days growing up when Dad and Mom weren't always the happiest some days? You remember those days? Yeah, See, my running joke in my family was my parents are so damn good and had so much damn fun, we didn't want to leave the house. I had other friends that their parents drove them nuts. They couldn't wait to leave the house. This is no lie. My parents moved out before we moved out. You think I'm making this stuff up? I'm not. My mom and dad, they literally went and bought a townhouse and moved out because we wouldn't leave. Yeah. You ever watch All in the Family? Yeah, remember those good old sitcom days? Remember the good old sitcom days, you know what I mean? Just, oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah, we're on the road again. Bunch of driving.
Take this dog's breath.
Well, just push him backwards then. Just come on, dude. Get
it makes you sick.
She's telling me yesterday that she just loved the smell of that dog's breath. Today she's about ready to throw up. Eggs. What's that place called? Eggs Up? What's the name of that? What's the name of that? I was gonna try to promote their restaurant, but she'll be like, no, because then people go there and it'll ruin it for us. Yeah, okay, whatever, right? So, yeah, so anyways, what's that place called? Eggs Up?
Yes.
Is it called Eggs Up?
Yes.
Really? Are you playing with me? Yeah, she's already harassed Popcorn this morning, my dad's not feeling the greatest, so she's texting him this morning, do you take naps? That's the conversation this morning, my dad. Are you tired? My dad's the type of guy that he'll never admit he's tired. I'm not lying to you. Are you tired? No, I'm not tired. We're trying to go to bed? No, I'm not sleeping yet. My dad, you think I'm making this stuff up? Hey, my dad's 90 years old. And hey, Dad, you can just take a break. No, I'm not tired. I'm fine. I'm fine. Then all of a sudden, we'll be. Do you remember those? We'd be down there in Florida, and my dad would be over on the couch, and we'd be yakking. We'd be watching all my YouTube videos, and within like 3 minutes, he's out. And then he'd wake back up. I'm not tired. No, I'm not tired. It's like I could stay up to midnight with my dad. Like, who goes to bed first? You don't think this goes on?
What do you mean?
Oh, my dad. He wants to be the last one in bed, the first one out of bed. Yeah, I'm not lying. So we'll be out, talking, and it'll be 11 o'clock, 11:30. I can just tell my dad just wanting to go to bed. I'm just still sitting there, and eventually he'll raise his hand and go to bed. Funny stuff. So the kid, she's texting my dad this morning, and she's asking if he's tired. And so his response was, he's not. He's got a bad cold right now.
He said he's feeling lethargic, and I said that's the same thing, and he said no, lethargic is in your mind.
Yeah. See, my dad will never admit that he's tired. No, never. You think I'm making this stuff up? So the kid's sitting there texting back and forth, challenging him on being tired, and he won't. He just won't raise his hand and go, yeah. I am pretty tired. The cold's kind of wearing me down, and I'm kind of tired. I think I'll take a nap today. Yeah. It'll be like, I think I'm going to go to Publix and sneeze on somebody. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, the travels. Yeah, so what are we talking about now? I posted that fuel video. One of my subscribers, man, he said it so damn well. He basically said, yeah, the leaders are accomplishing great things, aren't they? Yeah, sure are. Yeah, they sure are. I mean,
how do you make eggs?
All right, so the kid now is bugging me. We went to this Eggs Up, or whatever the heck the place is called. It's a new, breakfast location here in Johnson City, Tennessee, and that's a great place. And I met the owner. And so our favorite thing there is the Eggs Benedict, and they do a really good job because we make Eggs Benedict.
Tell me the answer.
If you take hollandaise sauce.
What is that?
Well, you have mayonnaise. So I believe I'd have to look up I haven't made it in years.
Have you made it?
Oh yeah, I made it years ago. I'm just trying to remember if it's like butter and mayonnaise and lemon. I think it's lemon. I think, I mean, I'm also serious. I just, you heat it up. And yeah, I mean, I just have to look it up. Like I say, I haven't made it in years. But the thing about that is it's such a fine line with that hollandaise sauce. If you don't know how to mix that properly, then it's too heavy. You just feel, bleh. And a lot of restaurants that make that Eggs Benedict, they go too heavy on the hollandaise sauce, and they just saturate the eggs with it. Because you have basically a poached egg. You gotta first get like a 2 inches or an inch of water in a boiling skillet, and you boil the water. You put the egg in, and then the egg cooks until it turns white, and then you scoop it out, and you make Canadian bacon, and you make English muffin. So you get your English muffin, your Canadian bacon. Some people put a tomato, on it as well. Then you put the poached egg on top of the Canadian bacon. Then you pour your hollandaise sauce.
You do realize I know what it is.
No, I'm just giving the heads up to other people. So the thing is, this new restaurant, it has really good, it has a good, recipe for the Eggs Benedict. And they did a good job. So that's our new favorite go-to place where we go and have breakfast now. Even though I was resistant to go at first, and my wife kept on telling me it's in the mall. I'm thinking, why do I want to go to a restaurant on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning? Look at this here, the dog's hanging out with me. I don't know what that's all about. Probably wants to get rid of all his fleas, so he's gonna put them all over me, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm the type of guy kind of gets a little stuck in my ways, as the most of us do. But anyways, kind of going back to the fuel conversations. And I kind of talked about this morning. Well, kind of. I did talk about it. And for us, okay, so we have 330 miles, and we have 377 miles to go. But I don't, man, it just seems like this range just evaporates, if you know what I mean. Hey, it's turned out to be a decent day, actually. Yeah, the day wouldn't be too bad, but no motorcycle ride. Yeah, left the CVO down here because my daughter's like, Dad, we're not going to ride the Harleys back up north, which, I wouldn't disagree with. Going to work and her going to school and all the projects, and who wants to go ride a motorcycle in the fall at 5 o'clock in the afternoon? Because guess what? It's dark. It's not like the summer months where we can go ride at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon and ride around till 7 o'clock, and then the weekends. So anyways, but at the same time, I'm bringing back my Scout motorcycle. Which do I sell it? I've got a gentleman that lives nearby that wants that motorcycle. And so the question is, do I let it go? Yeah, I mean, that's been discussed how many times now? Right. So I've got to turn the windshield wipers off. Don't need that, but good. And it's all about the truck and trailer, right? And the mother-in-law in my efforts to get her some furniture. The kid and I set up her nice new living room den because we're going to be back down for Thanksgiving and all the families coming in. Something about family is, boy, I tell you, there's such a fine line in families. And people know that are watching this channel. You get the holidays are upon us, and sadly, there's so many torn families. And it's the hate. I mean, it's so sad that we live in a society that there's just so much, the love. Yeah, there's a lot of love out there, but boy, the holidays are very tough times. I mean, it's a stressful time for a lot of people because you're kind of like, I mean, if you're the son-in-law or if you're the daughter-in-law or whatever it may be, usually, there's the one side of the family versus the other side of the family, and we all know, if you're all on the same page, that's challenging sometimes, and you all get together. And what's interesting is you'll have the one part of the family that'll be hanging with each other for the whole time, and then you have another part of the family that they just show up at noontime, watch the football game for Thanksgiving, we'll be talking about, and get their fixins and watch the football game and get their dessert, and then you turn around and they're poof, they're gone. Yeah, they're all gone. They have to use the bathroom or something. Yeah, was the food that bad? You know what I mean? But anyways, the whole point is we're coming upon a time of year where it's the time of the year where it's all about family and then spending money, and then Christmas time. And yeah, everybody knows this story, right? But they're already predicting that the Christmas sales are going to be dismal. I don't know. It just makes no sense, does it? They're paying through the roof for fuel and energy, but I don't think people are using it like they used to. It's just weird times. You're buying used cars that are more than a new car. I mean, what is going on? I mean, is anybody? Even for me, does this make any sense? I mean, sincerely, what? Just what is going on? I don't know, man. It's just the weirdest times in our world, I think, than ever. Yeah, and I haven't been watching news. I'm not lying to you. I've not turned on the TV. In fact, that's a good point. My mother-in-law's house has basically a den kitchen, and we're never in there. I'm always downstairs in the shop. I'm always in the man cave. That is the official man cave there, because it's like the downstairs basement man cave. I'm in the lower level, and it's just like back there at my house. I'm always out in my barn cave. But upstairs, up there, they have a den kitchen area and a TV, and we never watch it. And so my mother-in-law just went out and bought some new furniture that's going to kind of make it so that it becomes more of a chatting social room. And I was telling my mother-in-law last night over dinner that I really think that more than ever, you're going to see the transition of people getting away from the television. My daughter does not watch television. She doesn't watch television. So this younger generation, they're not television people, they're device people. And so what I think about is, more than ever in our society, are we going to witness, more than ever, the transition of people?
I can't take his breath. I'm serious.
We're going to take the transition of people, getting together like they did back in the early days. You go pre-TV days, people would congregate in a room and sit around and drink their tea or coffee or their liquor or whatever, and smoke their tobacco pipe or cigar or whatever, and they all just would chat among themselves. And what's the biggest challenge more than ever in our society? It's just that. More than ever, we are attached to our devices, and so I can guarantee you could have 1 million pictures of Thanksgiving, and 1 million pictures would be the same theme. People sitting around together in a room looking at devices and not actually talking to themselves, and even to the point that they may not even be watching TV. Wow. Change of times? Yeah, I'd say it's a change of times, and I really do think that we're transitioning away from the television. More than ever. I just feel like, and I think the television companies know that too. I think the big media guys are seeing that transition. I got a bunch of people riding my butt. Someone will go by, and now I'm slowing down dramatically for them to go by me. Oh, it's the Adventures trailer. We drive a truck and trailer. You can't do those free-spirited jump in and out of positions, because you end up freaking, just go, buddy, just go. I don't mind you going, but go. Yeah, so anyways, rambling on conversation. What do you name that one, huh? Yeah, well, it's really weird. My good friend just sent me a text, and apparently one of his friends took my one of my YouTube conversations about the work, how work is changing our society, and he edited out, to like a 3-minute, 4-minute video. It's about the Think and Grow Rich conversations about the foundation of our country's, what I believe it's the Bible of the workplace and the Bible of your ethics to be in the workplace and how you become successful. So his friend made a podcast of just me there out of a 32-minute yabba dabba doing, and he posted this video on a podcast of me just talking of the highlights there of the end, the Think and Grow Rich, 12 Steps to Success, the 13th.
Why does his
Sixth
breath
Sense.
smell like that?
Yeah, I think it's funny. His dog here, how he's wanting to hang out in our area. It's kind of interesting.
He never does.
He just wants to kind of be right here with us, watch us drive down the road. Kind of, boy, talking about stinko breath, though. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Phew. Yikes. So, let me for sure release, so it doesn't break my heart. But I just love this area down here. It's just such a cool area. It's a huge growing area. It's a known fact. This whole Tri-City area is exploding. This is the next big hot spot in the country. And I was talking to the proprietor of that new Egg Up, or whatever they call that franchise type of business that came from South Carolina. It began in 1997. And he said, the reason a lot of people are coming here is because the way the mountains are around this area, this Tennessee eastern area doesn't see the tornadoes like they do in the middle part of Tennessee. And you don't see the radical weather changes, meaning, you still get your change of seasons, but it's not radical winters and it's not radical summers. So it's a pretty good year-round environment. So that's drawing a lot of people out of other states and other parts of the country to come here. But he agreed with what I said. I said, but this is the Bible Belt. This is God's country. This is the Bible Belt. And as you know, there's a lot of people that aren't the Bible people anymore. And so you got to wonder, all these people wanting to transfer down here out of these other, to the California, Oregon, Washington State, New York, Connecticut. You kind of know what I'm talking about if you follow my channel. That who's moving from there? Or is it the people that created those states to be what they are today? Or is it the people who are leaving that are not don't like the government policy. So, here's the thing. Where is this Tennessee state, this Tri-City area, the next 20 years? Is it still the God-loving Bible Belt, or has it been shut down? Yeah, I mean, just incredible where we are today. The minority, I've talked about it many times, but anyways, the whole point is just down here, and it's just attracting a lot of people to move here because, for the most part, it's inexpensive living per se, but I think that's changing. But the big thing is for retirees, you don't pay your state income tax on your already taxed retirement money. Does this make any sense to anybody? The governing bodies of our country, oh my gosh, it ain't good enough. Yeah, exactly. It's never good enough. More of your money to go spend more of your money, but don't tell me how to spend your money, right? Yeah, that'll get political. Yeah, one of my YouTube subscribers. It's so weird how sometimes people post messages and I don't see them. It's so weird.
Ew.
So, well, I'm talking about my YouTube channel.
Ew.
One of my subscribers.
Why are you closing?
So what I'm saying is, one of the subscribers apparently posted a comment, and I guess the algorithms picked it up that it was too political, so they didn't let it post.
Maybe he deleted it.
And then he thought I was like banned from my channel, and I'm thinking, what? How was that? I have no idea. I don't think that's what's playing out. I mean, yeah. So, but it's an algorithm. All I have to do. Here we go. Lunchtime. So, all you have to do is start saying certain words, and bing, bam, bye-bye. Yeah, whatever. Well, I have no desire to, I don't want to do it, man. I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. Maybe watch my channel. I'm not going to get into, I've had some people posting things. I don't respond. I'm just not going to respond. It's like, why? For what? What's accomplished out of that? Nothing. You say you're not going to change it. I'm not going to change it. I'm not arguing about that. I'm just trying to give people a heads up. Look around. Enjoy what you have. And, things can be better. I mean, come on. Things can be better. Where's that conversation? I mean, don't people get up every day to make themselves better? Or do you drink yourself to oblivion? Do you make things worse? Yeah, right. All right, that's good enough for conversation. This turned a long day, long video, so I'm going to cut out right here. I've got to focus on driving. I've got a truck and trailer, so I'm driving down the road and yabba-dabba doing and watching the kid eat. Oh, so I bought that piece of furniture back there. She is so excited. In all reality, I don't think it's something like the antique show, type of furniture, but that is definitely, 100-year-old furniture, we believe. Well, she's done a bunch of research on that. Borderline. We don't think it's 16th century. I doubt it. But wouldn't that be funny?
It is.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. I got that piece of furniture for $500. We're seeing that thing's maybe worth $1,700. I mean, for me, I'm not the furniture collector, so I have no idea. I'm just sharing with my wife this morning. Yesterday, she just didn't want to do it. And so I took it upon myself to go ahead and get it. So get this. This guy that runs that's a woman that owns that consignment furniture warehouse thing that I showed you yesterday in my video. So the gentleman that works there, he and I hung out, did a lot of talk, and really nice gentleman. So I got there, and I didn't want to tell my wife, I wanted to surprise her. So I got there to pick up the furniture my mother-in-law bought. So then I said, hey, why don't I go ahead and buy that nice chest, that linen chest? And he's like, all right, great. So he gets everything set up, and we go to check out, and he goes, I don't take credit cards. And I'm like, oh no. He said, I only take checks or cash. And the reason he doesn't take credit cards is because it's a consignment deal, consignment furniture. And he said what happens is, if somebody buys something and then they're not happy, they try to return it, it gets very complicated in reversing the charges. And then the person that, get paid for their furniture, then it has to be reversed back. He said it gets too complicated, it gets too expensive, because unbeknownst to those people, when you're a retailer and you reverse the transaction back, that can be a fee for that transaction. So that transaction can get very expensive. So that's why they don't do credit card sales. They want checks or cash, so it's no fees involved to reverse the deal. Anyways, I said, well, I don't have a check, so I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and just pass. I said, I don't know, could you lay it away till I come back in November? He looked at me and said, mail me a check. I'm like, no. He's like, just mail me a check. It's like, take the furniture. Here's my card. Just make, write, mail me a check. Wow. I mean, wow. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, was that very nice of him? And, and he has the faith and confidence that I'm going to pay the guy. I mean, yeah, I'm going to pay the guy. All right, everybody. The conversations continue, right? The never-ending truck ride and trailer ride and conversations. Yeah. Now we're into the heavier traffic. Heading back on a Sunday can turn into a long day because a lot of people are on the road. If it starts raining, it even gets that much more complicated. There's a policeman right there shooting radar that's looking for the guy. You don't see a lot of police on this area that I travel down here, because this is a 65 mile an hour road, and I mean, people drive this thing at 80, 90 miles an hour all day long. I mean, that's one of the first times I've seen a police officer sitting in the median running radar. All right, enough said. TV continues. All right, here comes the road rage of the day. Guy and these two cars in front of us are not happy with each other. That guy just threw his cup of whatever out and went all over me, not me. So we'll just video this and see if this plays out all for the wrong reason. What happened is that blue Hyundai totally cut off the guy in front of him. So he did a maneuver where he drove up around him and then just bulldozed himself into his lane. So the Hyundai guy, this guy here started it. Watch. So does he go? Does he do the same stupid thing? So what he did before is he literally drove right into that guy and forced him to land his brakes. And, so here you go. It's the road rage time. So now this guy's going to play with him. 70 mile an hour road. So the danger is this guy, if he's not too smart, will jam his brakes on. Yeah, then we end up in this guy's rear end, and I'll have it all videoed that these guys, are now in a road rage routine. People don't think about that either. I think people today don't realize when you start doing stupid things down the road, people are videoing you, and they can get you on video. And so I would be a key witness to a court case of these two people, on road rage. Oh, the hate. What you do, just let the guy go by. Just get out of their space. Let them go. Just separate yourselves. That's the key. So now here, what's going to happen here now? Does the guy go up? And now, there you go. It's slowing down traffic. So it was the passenger guy that started it. Kind of hard to... Better off going back to that way, because... Yeah, I'll just keep rolling the video just to see something stupid plays out. So there's a guy here, and I don't know what this guy thinks he's going to accomplish. So it's the guy in the Hyundai blue car that started all this. So what he did is he went in, and let's see if he tries to do it again. And he cut right into the guy. So he's trying to do it again, but the guy, he can't get ahead of him far enough to cut him off. Let's try with that guy that's trying to do again. So, oh my gosh. When you live on the road, you see a lot of stuff, and which I do. I've seen a lot of accidents. You see a lot of things play out. We all forget that your driver's license is a privilege. I mean, what do you think the story is of the Records on the Wall by Joe Walsh? Yeah, he talks about how the wealthy lose their license and have to have a chauffeur drive them around just because you have money. Doesn't mean that you're going to be immune from the laws, even though, yeah, sadly that does go on a lot. But when it comes to driving stuff, it gets a little bit more radical. A lot of wealthy people can't drive. There's guys. So look, it's a race for sure. A handy guy should just let it go. I mean, he's the guy to instigate all this stuff, but he won't. So to me, I'll be amazed if we don't witness a crash up here, because those two now are just in a total confrontation war. I'm just trying to pace myself back a little for these guys, because somebody's gonna do something stupid. So that guy, if he can hit that right-hand lane, see, there you go, there you go, there he goes. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna try to maneuver himself up around that guy and get around him, and then watch. Does he do the same maneuver? Or are they saying something to each other? So right now, no, he's moved up beyond him. But watch. So he gets up in front of a white car, and kind of give him a little separation. There he goes. He's now going to get in front of that guy. So I just maybe, hopefully, they separate each other. But, you know, see what he did? He did the same thing. He kind of cut off that white car. Oh, now the tractor guy got him. Yeah, getting complicated. I'll let this go for now. It's fuel time, and I think this is the 7-Eleven or 7-Eleven. Good Lord, sounds like popcorn. This is the Exxon, I think, with the charging. Oh yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I know my area now, don't I?
I knew it.
So let's see. Hyundai, iconic Ioniq car. Now I just love this. There's a guy that's parked his car that borderline blocks the diesel pumps. I mean, you know, it's just befuddling how people operate.
I have to go pee.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Do you mind?
How expensive is the fuel here, I wonder?
Dad, I have to go.
Yeah, I know, go. All right, what's the price here? $5.09. Eh, not bad, but Jesus Christ, expensive run up and down the road, isn't it? All right, we're gonna fill up the beast. This thing's just so much fun. I can't get over how the Ram truck, I mean, that's my true calling. All right, so these guys here are charging their car up while I'm getting fuel, right? So who wins first, right? Yeah. All right, let's check the status of the bikes. Well, you know, it's so funny, I didn't lock it. Dummy. All right, so looks like we're doing pretty good. Cool. Like that part, don't we? Yes, you do. This time it's a great trailer. This trailer is just so rock solid. But I upgraded the tires and wheels on it. So when I bought this trailer, I actually changed out the tire and wheels instantly and put a better tire and wheel on it. I'm not happy about the paint flaking. So I mean, overall, it's a good track and trailer, and the truck's doing great. And yeah, this is really the Ram. It's kind of interesting how I fell in love with these Ram trucks over all the years, and they've just kept on making them, you know, upgraded them. And you know, really my true heritage was really more this line truck. You know, I think these has really good lines. All right, so we're at 118 bucks, 23 gallons. See if we can squeeze 24 in there, right? Fine. All foams up usually. Let it kind of foam down. Probably get like 24 gallons in there. It doesn't really matter at this point. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is a nice stop right here. Country store. It has nice food and all. I'm gonna go and get some food. Off the truck up. All right. Yeah, look who's my buddy. Yeah. Sandwiches, cookies. That's really nice with those country probably gas stations. You can get a tuna fish sandwich, egg sandwich, nice peanut butter cookie. Yeah. Who's my buddy right now? He's already had part of my sandwich. Mountains. Everything's pretty much changing. Winter's here. It's kind of hard to believe that within the next 3-4 weeks, snow could be on the ground. What? Oh yeah. Hard to believe.
Ain't no way.
Let's try truck's just so nice. I know I'm talking about it, but I'm just telling you. I'm going back to be the old man, I guess. I guess I'm going to be buying everything back. I'm going backwards instead of forward.
I prefer it. I hate all this technology.
Something? Hearing that? Jennifer's like, I hate all this damn technology.
Yeah, it's annoying.
She likes it, the good old days. Stick shift, put a key in the ignition, just a radio, all that stuff. Look at the pump here. Look, here it is. Oh yeah, stinky breath. No, she's kissing him and everything else. Yeah. Listen to this truck and this night. So having a straight pipe in these diesels, man, it's just so neat.
Have you done that ever?
Oh, no, I never have. Nope. First official diesel. Well, there's a lot more to it than you understand, but we'll keep it for that. For the moment, we'll just keep it that let's enjoy the moment, right? Yeah, so just enjoying the trip back. So far, traffic hasn't been bad. Hasn't been bad at all, thank goodness. But it's not like a traveling holiday weekend. Yeah, Thanksgiving weekend, yeah, it'll be bad. Yeah, no thanks. Man, there's one thing about these Ram trucks, I talk about it all the time. These things just are like on a train. It's like a train on rails. This thing here just steers so straight. I mean, it's just, you don't fight this truck with that trailer. And that trailer just rock and rolls right behind you. And I just can't emphasize enough how these Ram trucks, they outpull, I think, every major brand. They're just so rock solid in the steering. Look at that scenery. All the mountains have gone from green to brown. Next time we drive through here, I'll be amazed you don't see some white stuff up there.
You're slowing down!
I know that. I'm right here driving a truck, you know.
I don't want to be on video.
You know, it's funny, this morning, the Powerball thing, and it said 10 million. And I'm thinking, oh, somebody won the it was like up to 880 million or something. And so now I just drove by a sign where I can read it clearly. It's at 1 billion. So the Powerball is back up to stupid, crazy numbers. Can you even imagine? I mean, sincerely, if you won the Powerball, I mean, what would you do with $500+ million? I mean, really, what would you do? I mean, I just think you're not a sophisticated person. I just can't see how you don't turn into the drug addict and sex addict personally. I don't know, man. I don't know how these people manage this money and how you get creative and create more wealth out of that money and help others. Yeah, and everybody who wins that stuff doesn't want to be known because they know where their brothers would be calling them asking for money. Does Elon Musk get anybody calling him for money? Does Tom Cruise anybody get calling him for money? You go through the list of, you know, LeBron James. Let's go through the list of all these people that have, I mean, billions of dollars. Yeah, you're $500 million. You think you're special? Nah. I mean, you have some money, don't get me wrong, but you ain't going to be king of the hill. You'd be king of the anthill, where today's wealth is. I'm talking trillionaire wealth now. $500 million, yeah. Yeah, it'd be like, whip-de-doo-dah, you think you're special, don't you? All right, just beautiful scenery. Now we're coming, so I got way up north in 81. We're still about 50 miles out of Winchester. But it's coming up to this Route 66 interchange eventually, so just where all the people went out for the mountains to enjoy the scenery. So everybody went for a little road trip today is now coming back, and you can just see all the landscape of all the hills and mountains. You're out of exhaust. This thing is just so much fun. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? It's just so much fun. Peekaboo.
What?
Peekaboo.
Scout's breath smells bad.
It's all about the dog's breath. Yep, and here we are. Stopped in traffic. Doesn't end. Oh boy, turns into a long day. I can see her lying back in. Well, we drove parallel to all the mountains. Now we're going to drive over the mountains as we get closer to getting home. We're on the last stretch over the mountain and onto the Yonda. Pretty cool views up here. Yeah, the kids like that. You smell the dog. Yep, sure do. There's the free views for you. A lot of traffic, man. This Northern Virginia area, every brother goes out on the weekends. It's so weird. Like in Florida, the traffic down there isn't the same on the weekends. Up here, every brother goes somewhere. So the roads on the weekends are really just worse. It's weird how people operate in different areas of the country. We're climbing the hill with the pipe. Coming over the last mountain of the day. Not really. Gotta go one more. Wowsker. How do I tow with any other vehicle ever again? I mean, this Ram truck, this thing has just been so much fun. I mean, this thing is just a blast. I mean, this thing just... now I know I was buying Rams for all these years. I'm sorry. It's incredible how many people say, oh, the Ram truck, it just falls apart. And clunk, 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 as it puts out, right? I mean, oh my gosh, this thing is just so nice. And with this straight pipe and exhaust on it. And apparently the tuner's in this thing. Apparently the guy that owned this is a friend of one of the sales guys at the dealership. And I asked him the other day about this truck having a tuner. He's like, the tuners aren't in the truck. It's part of the truck. Now, what does that all mean? I don't know. Is there something down there in the dash? Probably. Have I looked? I haven't. But the whole point is, oh my gosh, this truck. This thing is just so much fun. The only complaint I have is the fuel tank. The fuel tank, I think, is just a little too small, but not a deal breaker. But just listen to this truck. Oh my gosh, man. Just could I tow with anything else? Now, you know, the question is to tow my car hauler, 28-foot car hauler with my motorcycles and a special car into the trailer. Yeah. How about that idea, right? All right, coming close to wrapping it up here as we're being back at the barn.
I didn't leave them there.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't think you
did. I didn't think you did.
You're facing it towards you. I didn't leave them there.
Yeah, I just told my kid, you know, I just thought about this. I've been riding around, I drove Ram trucks. My first Ram truck of all was 1995.
Guess what I'm doing when I'm getting home?
What?
Eating a can of tuna and popcorn.
Alright, so in 1995 I bought my first Ram 1500 truck. It wasn't until literally 2018 I was out of my last, well, not even 2018, because I owned a 2019. Nah, really, in all reality, that's crazy. It really wasn't just until just last year that I stopped driving Ram trucks and I sold my Ram 1500. And this is so funny, my dog. He's grabbed my arm. This is crazy. He's like grabbing my arm right now. As I drive down his gosh, this is crazy. So anyways, try to get a message with the dog in your lap and the kid. Yeah, this is classic. Anyways, so that's hard to believe. So it's from 1995 really to 2021. So it's 21 years, 26 years now. More than that, no, 21 years. Yeah, 26 years of me riding around Ram trucks. Now here I'm back. You know, I mean, just crazy. The dog, it's interesting. I think the dog knows that he's back home. Isn't that interesting, even though we're still miles from the house? Listen to this truck going up these back roads here. You really get more of that exhaust note.
Hey, Mom, what's up?
So you found the bananas.
I found the bananas.
The kid's stitching up the bananas on my motorcycle.
I didn't leave them on the bike.
The
They're
kid's
my...
confused, isn't she? Yeah.
Ginger likes the kitty litter for
Oh,
extra
we're coming in the home
weight.
stretch. This is the back road where I hate driving this damn thing. It's where these trees just tear up your freaking trailer.
No.
Kid's got a surprise and she doesn't even know about it. He's fixating something else.
Who? What are you talking about, Dad? A
I said-
surprise?
Yeah.
What surprise?
You're gonna have your scout.
What, Dad?
Scout.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Look in the back.
What? Big scout food? What?
Look at the
Dad?
trees. Look at this. These are the trees that end up kind of like.
Dad, what are you talking about? A surprise?
That's what I'm saying, Scout. You're just talking to Obi about the kitty cat litter.
What are you talking about?
The kitty cat litter. Look at this here. That'll scratch the heck out of the trailer. What's Omi doing?
What are you doing, Omi?
Kid got the stinko breath here. Yikes. Look how full the trees are here. Look at this.
Dad,
You would think that this
Dad
North
is
Virginia
making
area
up
would
about
be
food.
more, wouldn't have as many leaves. I mean, does this make any sense? That southern part of, Tennessee, south of Virginia. This is crazy. That makes no sense. Wow.
Callie's snowball.
Little Scout, he knows he's getting close to home. He knows. That's something. They say you drop a dog off a long way from home and find their way back.
Okay, well, I'm home. Yep.
Coming round that corner, here she comes. Coming round that corner.
Okay.
Listen to that pipe. What do you mean the pipe? A little congested there? Are you a little congested, are you? Whoa.
Whoa!
Watch out, buddy! Jesus Christ. That was close, wasn't it?
Because you're not paying attention to the road.
Really?
What? What? You bought it back! You bought it back! Oh my gosh! You bought it back! Oh my gosh! I can't believe
Check the mailbox for me, kid.
I can't believe it! Oh my gosh! I missed it so much! Keep that truck forever! I want to keep the 2 trucks forever! I can't believe it!
Me either.
I can't even believe it!
You have no idea how I pulled that one off.
How did you do it?
You know, you just better thank Steve at Coons Baltimore Ford.
How did you do it?
I'm magical.
I can't believe you did that.
I'm magical.
Can we put my plate back on it?
Of course you will.
Oh my goodness. I don't want a second horse anymore.
There you go.
I wanted this. I'm so happy. Thank you.
See, this truck, the crazy part is this truck sold twice since we gave it.
It still has the same mileage.
Oh, I know.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it.
Hope they didn't change out my front tires.
What?
I'm glad I saw my good Michelin's.
Dad, I even made a necklace for the truck.
Wow.
I feel better.
Yeah, so this truck, when I traded in for that black Ram truck, where the hell is that Ram 2500 black truck? Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, so I traded this truck in like 45 days ago. They sold the truck 2 times, but it never played out. I mean, literally, this truck was sold twice, and at the last second the deal just fell apart. So this was sitting at the dealership when I picked up my Maverick the other day, and you probably watched my video. You saw me going, oh, there it is, you know, and it's still sitting around. And so for me, yeah, they really, Coons Baltimore Ford went out of their way to try to make this deal work, which they did. So just incredible. But this is such a badass truck. So I bought it back. It's just so badass. Just incredible. You know, and the kid, you know, it's just such a great truck.
My favorite, and I don't want to put the tool.
We're not.
I don't want anything in the bed.
Well, I got it in the back of my Ram truck now.
I don't want it.
I know that. Hey, see if the Volt. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. But boy, talk about motors and engines. I mean, come on, and cars and trucks. If you just didn't witness a young woman in this physical world just incredibly overwhelmed with getting back a vehicle. I just can't emphasize enough where we are in today's society. These cars and trucks, it's been my whole life. And just to think that the other side of the equation wants to just take this stuff away, it's just beyond believable. But you just saw what my daughter, you know, how excited my daughter is to get this truck back. This is such a badass truck. I mean, look at the underneath here. Look at the suspension, the shocks. I mean, this truck is just awesome. Badass. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching my channel. And I hope you enjoyed the trip back to Virginia from Tennessee. And a gentleman here is reaching out to me about the Scout. Do I let it go? Do or don't I? Make that another adventure and more conversations. So thanks for watching Ice Age TV. I hope everybody has a great evening, Sunday evening. Hope everybody's blessed and stay safe. And stay tuned for more conversations.